Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome for the very first time to Hearthlands with me, Lathrix, and of course this first impressions episode. So we're going to be having a quick go at this game to see if we like it or we don't, and then we are going to give a final verdict. Now this is one of those games which were heavily suggested to me in the comments section when I asked during Stonehearth for games similar to Stonehearth. Apparently it's a very chill game, it's all about city building and managing your citizens. The funny thing is, the first time I loaded in this game, the background was actually really dark and dreary, and now the second time, it's ridiculously cartoonish, it's all animated and pretty and nice. So I don't really know much what's going on here. So this is a little bit in the future, around about 15 minutes, because I tried to play the new game, and honestly, although it looks like it's quite a simple game, it certainly has parts of it which are more complex than instantly meets the eye, and because of that, I really didn't understand what I was doing. I didn't actually fail, but I feel like I was doing everything in a very weird order and nothing really correctly. So instead, we're going to go through the tutorial. This tutorial is designed to help you understand the basic concepts. That's exactly what I would like. First of all, your city needs people. Scroll the map to find a good empty location for your houses. Ideally, it would be near trees and mushrooms. Mushrooms are here, trees are here, this thing's here, which looks creepy. Oh, okay, it looks good. The buttons on the left-hand corner are the construction menu. Yes, they are. All hail the buttons. Click the house button. Okay, so we want 12 houses. I built like 2 in my first attempt. Ooh, over here's more. Okay, let's go in this little corner instead. This looks nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a gap for a road or something. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Most of the buildings in this game need road access to operate. Click the road button in the construction menu and make sure every house has a road adjacent to it. You can always demolish later. This road goes along here, and let's go over here as well, and then a road here. Once your houses are accessible and connected with the road, you will need to wait for some migrants to arrive. Click speed number 1 in the top left corner on the screen. You can increase the pace of this game up to ×3. Okay, once you've unpaused the game, migrants will arrive. Every house can hold 8 people inside of it. You should easily reach a population of 60. Aha! And there we are. Hello there, migrants! Welcome to the new world! Welcome to the Lathrixian Legion. The only thing I don't like is the fact the houses instantly build like that. It's kind of weird. Oh, see, this is what it seems like it's all about. Devolving and devolving buildings. It's kind of weird. I like it, but I don't. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. Ta-da! My little farm. As you may have noticed, your people are complaining about the lack of food. If there's something that requires your attention, you will see an icon of a building showing this problem. Every citizen rather, there are 8 types of food. Apples are the worst, bread is the best, growing turnips is the simplest. Okay, scarecrow to protect your crops rather. You may lose part of the harvest if not. Okay, so let's do that then. So, farming, we need the grower's lodge, like so. They would like 3 of these, so let's have them all here, which seems a bit bad since I'm not really covering much of an area. So let's have one down here instead. Not very effective, but okay. So the scarecrows can protect a 2 radius around them. So if I'm going to have them on both sides, let's have one here, then one here. Or is that going to mess up? No, I think that covers everything, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So 1, 2, so these 2 need to be protected, so this one goes here. Like so. And then we put down the turnip plots, which are apparently tiny. Oh, cool, you can just drag it. That's a lot easier. Hello, farmers. Watching turnips grow. Every building can store a certain amount of resource. For a large quantity, you need a storage yard. Turnips from growers' lodges will be delivered to a storage yard. You can specialise storage yards to store different types of resource and a limited storage capacity of each storage type. So we want a storage yard. Sure. There. That seems good enough. It's our little special storage yard. Also, we could put down some more turnip plots along here, couldn't we? There we are. So now I guess we just wait. Goes ×3 and wait. Okay. Why have our workers stopped putting down more crops? Excuse me, growers, but there's things to do here. Look, all these areas not being used. Still on ×3 at the moment, though I kind of wish we'd go a little bit faster. Oh, look at this as well. Although they all just upgraded, why is there different levels of appeal? What does that actually mean? Somewhat low appeal, neutral appeal, neutral appeal. Why are the ones here lower? Wow, that one's extremely low. It took them... No, that's not even a house, but why is that one low? Is it because of the peddler? Perhaps because it's closer to all the things? That's something we'll have to learn, and how does that affect places? Time to cook. After food has been taken care of, it's time to think about health. Plague can happen if your people don't get enough medicine. To produce medicine, build a herbalist shop near some Oh, okay. You will also need logs. Build a woodcutter's lodge. The herbalist creates 1 load of medicine from 1 load of mushrooms and 1 load of logs. The apothecary is needed to distribute the medicine to your citizens. Make sure the apothecary is close enough to your houses, otherwise the pharmacist may not be able to reach every house. Don't forget to connect them with a road. Okay, so industry, we want the herbalist's shop. Okay, so it's the apothecary, the herbalist shop, and then we have the woodcutter's lodge. Okay, so the cutter's lodge, let's put over here. A bit far away, but at least it's in range of the peddler's stuff and the storage. And of course, we'll attach this via a road. Then we'll bend this around here. Sorry, mushrooms, but you may be destroyed by this. And then we'll put down our herbalist doodah, our herbalist shop. Let's put it in this corner once again. Sorry, mushrooms. Then finally, we want the apothecary, which I guess let's go near that. Sure. Okay, skipped ahead a little bit because that took absolutely forever. Our forester's lodge is here and is planting pretty much everything. The next resource you will need in order to evolve your houses, which really does seem to be the big deal, is more alcohol. Yes, there are 4 types of alcohol: mead, wine, cider, and beer, with mead providing the least number of alcohol units and beer the most. Okay. Probably the easiest one is wine. In order to start wine production, you need to build a winery and 24 grape plots. Grapes are ready to be collected in September. Make sure you build grape plots close enough to a winery. Okay, so it is to do with the months then. Okay, that makes sense. So let's go over to... Let's pause time for a second. There we are. So we want the winery. Let's put the winery over here. Let's make its own little place. Let's keep that nice and straight over to there. Put that like this. And then we want, once again, alcohol industry. The winery goes here. And then the grape plots. Let's just cover this entire section here. So whilst the grapes are growing, it's time to tax our people and start messing around with expanding our influence. So let's have a quick look-see. The higher the tax level, the less workers you have. By default, the tax level is set automatically as high as possible without creating any worker shortage. That's all well and good, and we can check this in the tax and employment window. I will find that very soon. If you've been following the instructions of this tutorial, you must have a little worker shortage at this point. You can get more people by evolving your houses, which will happen once you deliver alcohol, or by building additional houses. Make 12 more houses. Okay, so let's see, where's the... There we are, tax and employment. We have an employment of 3%. Sorry, unemployment. So it's auto at the moment, although we can make some of these a little bit higher if we so need. Oh, I see. Okay. So right now the tax is on very low, but we can make it go higher, but apparently that increases, well, decreases the amount we have in the workforce. Not quite sure how that works exactly, but okay, we'll go with it. Let's unpause time for a second, and let's put down our new houses. Okay, the houses are now down in the corner. Here comes some more migrants to fill the houses' positions, so we're just waiting around them for a little bit. If we look at our tax and employment, how are things going? It doesn't seem like I really do have any type of shortage. It seems like everything's being filled perfectly. Well, actually, just a little bit less than perfectly, because we have an unemployment rate of 3%. I'm assuming an unemployment of 0% would be the ultimate goal. Okay. I think I should have moved that a little bit further out, because of course it can't grow all of these in this corner or along there. Which makes sense. I still don't quite know how the appeal system works though. We now have enough people, although we still don't have alcohol sadly, and apparently we're also going through a little bit of a food shortage. So apparently the growers aren't really working correctly, so I've done something wrong there. The growers are not very effective, at least our ones aren't. The major source of coins is taxes. To collect taxes, you need to build a tax office located under infrastructure. The tab in the construction menu, tax collectors behave in the same way as peddlers and pharmacists do. Fair enough. Okay, so we have the town hall and the tax office. We want to build both. So town hall can go over here next to the grapes, because why not? Ooh, high appeal. So maybe it is just the buildings we place then. Okay. Then we have the tax office, which I assume is going to be quite a negative, because, well, it's a tax office. Which can live next to you. I've cooked all the pork! A growing city may need more efficient ways of getting food than turnips, as we can see. One of the possible solutions is feeding turnips to pigs and then using the pigs to create meat and leather. Meat can be smoked to create wurst. Turnips are being delivered to a pigsty. Pig herd takes turnips and feeds pigs with them. Each pig needs 1 load of turnips to give birth to a piglet. 1 load of turnips becomes a large pig. Piglets need 2 load. Wow, this is so many numbers. Okay. So it takes 2 turnips to become a large pig. No, it takes... What? It takes... I don't know anymore. It's so weird to read this whilst being dyslexic. Okay, so 1 turnip makes a pig give birth to a piglet. Nice and simple. And 1 load of turnips more to become a large pig. Okay. So 1 piglet needs 2 turnips to become a pig, and then 1 to give birth to a piglet, then another 1 to become... Okay, I get it. Build a fence around your pigs so they don't run away. Pigsty and pigs fence. Okay. Let's do that, shall we? So, also I like how it says build 6 pigs. Just, you know, build the pigs. Let's put the pigsty over here. You see, this is why I should have done the tutorial first, because I did waste like 15 minutes just looking at things and thinking, why doesn't any of this work? Ooh, look, all that's upgraded. And by the looks of it, yeah, the tax building is a pretty negative one. Husbandry, so let's go with the pigsty. Let's have it here. This whole area will be dedicated to this. And let's put a road like so. Oh, you have to actually literally build pigs. Okay. I'm assuming the pigs won't be able to get out here, but let's do this anyway. I'm hoping my people can get through here. How many? Build 6. There we are. Build an additional woodcutter's lodge. Sure. Build a smokehouse. Where is the smokehouse? There it is. And I'm guessing build that near to the pigsty. Or perhaps near to the peddler's lodge. Let's put it here. Apart from food and alcohol, buildings require luxury resources to evolve. Luxury resources include furniture, clothes, boots, and pillows, and should be made available to your citizens in this order. Really? Furniture is more important than clothes? We have some very, very, very weird people here. Furniture is made out of planks, which are made of logs. You will need to build a carpenter shop to make furniture out of planks, a sawmill to make planks out of logs, and other woodcutter's lodge to get more logs. Okay then. So the next woodcutter's lodge, if I can pause, I'm going to put over here instead, because honestly I feel like this tiny patch of trees will not last much longer. Let's put them here. And I'm also going to put a new Forester's Lodge as well. Like so, and of course connect them to a road. Next we need a sawmill, which I guess will be near the storage yard. So where would that be located, I wonder? Industry, I suppose? Carpenter shop, sawmill. Okay, sawmill! You can go... Can I just destroy trees by any chance? Demolish. Cool, I can. Then back to industry. And then I would like a sawmill, please. Here. Now I need a carpenter shop, which I'll just put next to that, I suppose. Like so. Make 2 loads of worst, make 2 loads of wine, make 2 loads of furniture. How do I make the worst, though? Oh, just the smokehouse, which we've already added, right? Did we add the smokehouse in the end? I can't remember. I believe we did. So I'll just pretend we did, and I'll look back at the footage, and if I didn't, well, I'll place a new one. I did place a smokehouse. It's that there, which I thought was a house. The grapes are finally being harvested, and we've already made some furniture, so now all we're waiting for is the pigs. So we're just waiting for the smokehouse, which will create worst. And apparently that also needs logs. Oh, we just made one, so now we have some meat. We need one more, and then we have our 2 sets of worst. Excellent. Pimp my village. So then finally, this is all about the appeal system. So some houses will not evolve to higher levels if the appeal of the area is not high enough. Production buildings usually decrease appeal, so it is a good idea to keep them away from your housing. You can see the appeal overlay by pressing 3. Can I? I'll check in a second, or clicking the appropriate button in the bottom right corner of the screen. To increase the appeal of the area, you must build beautifications, such as flower pots, fancy trees, statues, and fountains. Okay, so I've just pressed 3. Oh, okay. So that's what all those dark patches were in the first place. So the town hall is a big good thing, and all the rest are pretty bad. Fancy trees, so I need to place 2 of these. I think let's just up this even more. There we are. This area here is awesome. And it almost looks like the roads are now paved with gold. And then we need flower pots. So let's be nice to the people who are currently having to live next to the production stuff. There we are, 1 for you. No space here, I'm afraid. You're just stuck with not being very happy. 1 for you, 1 for you, and 1 for you. Of course, placement would be a lot better than that. Evolve 12 houses to the 4th level. Okay. Level 2. Level 2. I think all the houses at the moment are just level 2s, right? Okay. So we need furniture and some other stuff as well. Oh, that's level 3, so these are level 3s. Okay, I wonder what level 4 will look like then. And I imagine we've already got all the stuff to do that, we just need to wait for a while. See, this one needs it to be prettier. It's too low in appeal, so that's never going to evolve. And because of how we've placed it, I can't really place any beautifications close enough. Oh, no, that one was... Wow, this one has a much further reach than I originally thought. You all get trees. Except for you, apparently. Are those weeds counting? That's weird. Maybe they're like herbs? Because I can't place there. A tree for you, a tree for you. And what do you want? You want furniture. Okay, so that's going to take a while until that happens. Here's a tree for you. Wow, you need more than that? Okay, so that there is the level 4. So that's what we're looking for then. We need 12 of them to evolve into that. Some of them just need food still, and hopefully next year we'll have a lot more turnips as well, so it should be better. Oh, 10 of them are now at level 12. And you're level 5. Sorry, level 4, and you are now a level 5. And you need clothes, but we can't do that just yet, so we'll just wait around for a bit. Ta-da! We now have a beautiful little village. Step 16, strike the earth. It is time to start developing your heavy industry. Build 4 coal diggers lodges close to coal deposits, stones with black chunks in them, and 4 iron diggers lodges, and that's with the brown chunks in them. We will use coal and iron together to make iron. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. We also need more people, a few tips. Okay, all pretty straightforward stuff. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Specialise them, okay. All good, all good. So let's pause. So we need iron and coal. Well, that there is iron, that there is coal. Okay, very straightforward. Well, I'm hoping that going this far away from the main village is okay. I'm assuming it is, but you never know with this type of game. So we need now then, I'm guessing it'll be in raw resources. The coal diggers lot. We want 4 of them, amazingly. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You don't want to live around here, is basically what that there is saying. Lowest appeal. We then want 4 iron diggers lodges. Brothers of metal. Let's keep the heavy industry going. Build 2 smelters to start smelting iron ore and coal ore. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, though, before we continue that, is we'll go into storage. And we'll put down a couple of storage pieces here. One there. Oh, okay, let me go to demolish so I can remove some of this stuff. And then one next to it there. And you will only... That's better, okay. So you will only accept coal. And you will do the opposite, only for iron. Well, not the opposite, you'll do the exact same thing, but only for iron. Okay. The smelters will then go next to this. So once again, let's just destroy some stuff here so I can actually place down the smelters. And you should be in industry, I can imagine. Industry smeltery, okay. Again, not a particularly nice place to live, but that's not where they're living, so it doesn't really matter too much. Continue then. Continue with your lives, guys. Do the work. Ooh, look, we have new people. Oh, yes, because the houses have upgraded. And you all want to look prettier. So apparently you need to be above neutral to go above that level. So, shall we give them some trees? Shall we be nice? Let's give them some trees, okay. And let's put down a couple of flower pots, because why not? Because it looks pretty. And then road access next to it. So then we'll build some more houses over here, which will then also benefit from all of that. Okay. Oh, we've already made 1 iron, we made 2 iron, made 3 iron! Made 4 iron. Okay, and we already have more than 8 leather. And my axe! Weapons and armor are made by a weaponsmith shop and an armorer's shop accordingly. You can also make bows and arrows at fletcher's shops and breed horses at stables, or war pigs at a pig ranch. War pigs. Yes, that one please. Military industry is a little bit different to other production. In order to start making weapons, you need to build a barracks for the desired type of unit. As long as the barracks are connected to an appropriate military workshop with the road, weapon production starts automatically and finishes when the barracks can no longer hold require resource to train units, so it doesn't need it anymore. Every military unit requires a certain amount of coins and a set amount of weapons and armor. Okay, all pretty straightforward stuff. Don't really know why we need these guys, perhaps it explained a second ago, but I'm a dum-dum. Over here will be where we build our axemen. Dink. So we need iron and such for the weapons and such. So just build it over here, I suppose. And then the weaponsmith shop. And then let's give them a specialized storage over here. Where's the weapons? Oh, do the weapons just go straight to the barracks? Okay, that's what it was saying. Makes sense. Details. Okay, so it does seem like we're going to have to fight units at some point, which I assume will be the last step. Okay, continue with your lives. Chainmail and iron axe. Also, we have a serious worker shortage at the moment, so let's put down some houses here. Look at that maximum appeal. And then somewhat high as it goes down, but look at those, because I've moved the town hall over. Utterly beautiful. I really do feel like a lot of this game is going to be just figuring out placements, figuring out how placements best synergize. They're not actually going to help since they only affect a 2 radius, which means they don't really work very well there, but it's pretty. These houses are going to be very, very pretty. To arms! So each barracks can only have 8 people at maximum. You cannot control them individually, but you can control the squads by either pressing the icon there or pressing the squads menu panel thing, which I think is up here in the top right, but I'm not sure. Left click a spot to move the selected units, left click an enemy to attack them. Okay. My lord, I'm terribly sorry to interrupt you, but townspeople keep talking about the dead coming back from their graves near your city. You know, the usual. Personally, I don't believe in such nonsense, but can you check it out? Blast! So I am clicking that, wait, no work. Curious, I am pressing the button it said. Squad overview. Masters of the Dragon! I'm doing what it said. Clicking the squad icon above the barracks, clicking one of its members, or clicking the squad icon in the menu. I am clicking it, but it's not working. Okay, I am really confused why this is not working. Okay, this little option here, that one actually worked. So where am I going? Over there. You are derpy looking buggers. But okay. Just weird, that one didn't work. Game over! You've successfully completed the tutorial. There are many things which have not been covered by this tutorial: trade, diplomacy, war, cultures, fortifications, and more. Now you can start a new game and try them out. So, I'm going to end the episode here. This took way longer than I was originally intending on playing this today. I kind of set aside half an hour. I've been playing for about 2 hours. So, tell me in the comments. I would really love to hear if you would like to see more of Hearthlands, and any other suggestions for games similar to this, as I really am in the mood to play more strategy-based games. And don't say Civilization 6, I know, I need to learn that game first. I'm not going to record an episode of that before I've already had a good play around with it first, because there's so much editing I'm going to need to do to that. I would rather play it somewhat well. So, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and like I say, it shows that Hearthlands may be a series you would like to see in the future. Tell me yay or nay. Thank you, and goodbye.